Hadwin's poignant journey on America's Got Talent captivated the hearts of countless people across the United States. Recognized for her remarkable voice and distinctive style, she swiftly emerged as one of the competition's most talked-about contestants. Yet behind the golden buzzer moments and standing ovations lay a story of hidden adversities, personal struggles, and an unyielding determination to succeed against the odds. Born on July 6, 2004, in Hartlepool, County Durham, England, Courtney was no ordinary newcomer to the music scene. She was, from the very beginning, an undeniable force. Growing up in Hesdin, a quiet village in northeast England, once known as a bustling mining town, Courtney was raised in a close-knit community far removed from the glamour of big cities. It was a nurturing environment, and within her family home, melodies constantly filled the air. Her parents, and Marie and Paul Hadwin, recognized their daughter's exceptional gift early on. Alongside her musically gifted siblings Melissa and Paul, it became clear that music was not just a hobby in the Hadwin household. It was woven into the very fabric of who they were. Courtney's formal education began at Hesdin Primary School and continued at the academy at Shotton Hall in Peterlee, where she remained until 2018. But conventional schooling could never fully contain her passion for music. Driven by an unshakable ambition, she enrolled in Shotton Hall Theater School, attended Peanuts master classes, received vocal training at Kate Sir School of Music, and further refined her craft under Julie Miles' vocal ovation. Her grandfather often remarked on her relentless drive, recalling how she spent countless hours with her vocal coach and even performed on the streets to fund her own music lessons. At an age when most children were simply playing, Courtney was already investing everything she had into her dream. Her competitive journey began in 2015 when she took to the Teen Star stage in Newcastle, England, delivering her own interpretation of Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love. Though she did not secure the win, she left a lasting impression on all who witnessed it. That moment marked the beginning of a fierce and determined climb through the world of music competitions. The year 2017 proved to be a pivotal one. Courtney auditioned for The Voice Kids UK, stepping onto a major television stage for the very first time. Her audition, a breathtaking rendition of Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits, stopped the judges in their tracks. Mentor Danny Jones was so moved that he immediately turned his chair, eager to take her under his wing. Courtney chose Danny as her coach, and the two built a strong working relationship throughout the competition. In the battle round, she held her own with a performance of Dancing in the Street, and in the semifinals, she delivered a lively and soulful take on James Brown's I Got You, I Feel Good, that had the audience on their feet. For the finals in July 2017, she performed the emotionally charged and I Am Telling You I'm Not Going for the Musical Dreamgirls, pouring every ounce of emotion into each note. Though she was eliminated in the finals, her time on The Voice Kids UK established her as a genuine talent to watch. As a reward for her success on the show, she was invited to open for the iconic Sister Sledge at the Southside Festival. Performing in front of a crowd of 18,000 people, an extraordinary achievement for a girl still in her early teens. Rather than following the expected path and auditioning for Britain's Got Talent, Courtney made a bold and surprising choice. She set her sights on America. When asked about this decision, she was characteristically direct. We wanted to do America's Got Talent because it's the biggest show in the world. It was not merely a strategic move, it was a deeply personal one. Her musical idols had come from America, and she felt that AGT was the ultimate stage on which to prove herself. Her family shared her conviction. We always anticipated she would achieve great things in the United States, they said. We felt they would resonate with her in a manner that the United Kingdom might not. In 2018, Courtney walked onto the AGT stage for her audition, appearing shy and visibly nervous before the judges. But the moment she opened her mouth to sing Otis Redding's Hard to Handle, everything changed. The audience erupted. Simon Cowell, not a man easily impressed, leaned forward and declared, "You sing, and you're like a lion." Howie Mandel, visibly moved, compared her to the legendary Janis Joplin. So overwhelmed was he by her performance that he reached for the golden buzzer sending a shower of gold confetti raining down on Courtney and propelling her directly to the live shows. Her audition video went on to rack up over 50 million views on AGT's YouTube channel within just 5 months, and by the time she returned for the quarterfinals, host Tyra Banks revealed the video had been watched over 200 million times. Throughout the competition, Courtney continued to astonish. In the quarterfinals, she performed James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag with a ferocity that sent her straight to the semifinals. She followed that with a high-octane rendition of Steppenwolf Born to be Wild in the semis, and in the finals took on Tina Turner's River Deep Mountain High. Though she did not take home the top prize, which went to magician Shin Lim, she was invited to join him for 5 thrilling live performances in Las Vegas at the Paris Hotel and Casino, a fitting celebration of the remarkable journey she had undertaken. In her own words, describing her time on the show to Forbes magazine, she captured the experience perfectly. It wasn't just amazing, it was a breathtaking journey that left a lasting impact on me. The spotlight is shining, the atmosphere is electric, and you have the freedom to express your true self. But Courtney's story was not all golden buzzers and standing ovations. Behind the scenes, she faced real and painful challenges. Some of her peers, both in school and online, were far from supportive. Critics dismissed her powerful vocal style, cruelly calling her a shouter rather than a singer. Online, anonymous commenters left hurtful remarks about her performances. At school, classmates mocked her, laughed at her, and told her she sang like a boy. These were not fleeting incidents. They were sustained, and they were deeply hurtful to a young girl simply trying to follow her passion. Her family rallied around her through it all. Her mother, while worried about the dark side of the spotlight, knew she had no choice but to support her daughter's bravery. "How can I not support her if she's brave enough to ignore it?" she said. Her father, ever practical, reminded Courtney that even global superstars like Ed Sheeran had faced severe online backlash, driving them off social media entirely. The message was clear. The spotlight always cast shadows, and Courtney would have to learn to navigate both. She did. She kept her focus on her music, channeled negativity into determination, and let her talent speak louder than any cruel comment ever could. In winter 2018, a milestone moment arrived when Courtney signed a deal with Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment and Arista Records. It was not just a contract. It was a doorway into the professional music world, and Courtney walked through it with both eyes open. She was ready to transform her raw talent into something that would last. In 2019, she returned for America's Got Talent, The Champions, a special edition featuring past standout performers. She commanded the stage with an original track titled Pretty Little Thing, finishing the season in 3rd place. It was a result that mattered far less than what it represented. A young artist staking her claim, building a musical identity that extended well beyond any competition. October 2019 saw the release of her debut EP, The Cover Sessions, a collection that immediately showcased her artistic vision. She brought her unique interpretive voice to Harry Styles' Sign of the Times, Lil Nas X's Old Town Road, the Jonas Brothers' Sucker, and Louis Capaldi's Someone You Loved. Each cover felt distinctly hers. Familiar melodies transformed into something new by the sheer force of her personality and voice. Critics and fans alike noted that she possessed a voice and spirit well beyond her years. In 2020, she released an original track titled Happy Christmas, War is Over, as a heartfelt gift to her fans. And in December 2021, she appeared on Howie Mandel's podcast, where she candidly discussed the overwhelming nerve she had felt before her AGT audition, hinting at exciting new announcements regarding her recording future. By the time she turned 18, Courtney had relocated to Los Angeles, a bold statement of intent. She had been working with industry heavyweights, including legendary songwriter Max Martin, known for crafting hits for artists like Britney Spears, and was reportedly planning studio collaborations with new musical partners. She dyed her hair bold red, embraced social media with confidence, and celebrated her birthday in Turkey, belting out songs at a karaoke bar as if the whole world were her stage. The shy girl who had once trembled before the AGT judges had become a self-assured young woman who wore her artistic identity proudly. Her online presence reflected her growing influence. Nearly 350,000 followers tracked her on TikTok, generating over 2 million likes. Her Instagram boasted over 500,000 followers. Her YouTube channel, which had launched in 2010 but truly gained traction from 2019 onwards, had accumulated over 600,000 subscribers and an astounding 30 million views. A new full-length album was in the works, expected for release by late 2022, and excitement around it was building steadily. Courtney Hadwin's story is not a tragic tale of a young star overwhelmed by fame. It is something far more inspiring. The story of a girl from a small English village who dared to dream bigger than her surroundings, faced down cruelty and self-doubt with quiet courage, and kept singing through all of it. She draws from a